name is Daniel Wang, also known as Chao Zhu. In this episode, we're going to talk about the history of electronic dance music, or EDM for short. We'll be talking about its humble early days as a niche subculture in the 2000s to its explosion into mainstream culture in the 21st century. Join us as we investigate the pioneers that have shaped EDM into the global phenomenon it is today. We'll also take a look at the cultural and social influences that have driven the growth of EDM and made it a force to be reckoned with in the music industry. So turn up the volume and get ready to dance as we delve into the history of EDM music on the Chao Zhu podcast. EDM is a genre of music that actually originated in the United States during the 1970s and 1980s. The genre is characterized by its heavy use of electronic instruments and the creation of a rhythmic and danceable sound. EDM began to get more popular in the 2000s, with international DJs and music producers popularizing the genre. Producers and artists like Tiesto, Daft Punk, and David Guetta helped give EDM more attention from fans from all over the world. Yes. In the early days, EDM was heavily influenced by disco, funk, and soul music. DJs would use turntables to mix and manipulate records to create seamless transitions and extended dance tracks. This technique became known as mixing. DJs also have produced their own mixes to share, which are called remixes. In the 2010s, with the widespread use of the internet and access to affordable music software programs, many hopeful EDM producers look to make a name for themselves. A great way to get noticed by music labels and garner fans is to participate in remix competitions. Many remix competitions are organized by music labels or artists, and they often offer prizes to the winners. These competitions typically involve taking an existing song and creating a new version of it. The prizes can range from cash to studio equipment, and the exposure gained from winning can be invaluable for up-and-coming producers. In my personal experience, I've participated in a couple of remix competitions when I was in high school, and let's just say that I did not get noticed. Thinking back on it, the remixes that I submitted were terrible. I would show it to you guys, but I deleted it a long time ago out of embarrassment. One factor that contributed to EDM's acceptance into the mainstream was the popularity of EDM music festivals. Festivals like Electric Daisy Carnival, Tomorrowland, Ultra Music Festival, and many other notable festivals drew large crowds of fans who were passionate about EDM. These events helped to establish the genre as a major force in the music industry, and the number of fans were too big to ignore. Another big contributing factor to EDM's popularity was the rise of social media and streaming platforms that allowed easy distribution and promotion of EDM artists online. Platforms like SoundCloud, YouTube, and Spotify allowed producers to share their music with a global audience, and social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram made it easier for fans to connect with their favorite artists and share their love of EDM with others. Finally, the biggest reason in my opinion on why EDM is now mainstream is the increased collaborations between EDM artists and mainstream pop artists. David Guetta and Sia's Titanium, and Calvin Harris and Rihanna's We Found Love are two examples in the early 2010s. Following the example of one of my favorite EDM artists growing up, Marshmello has used all three of the factors that I mentioned to build his meteoric rise to fame. His single hit, Alone, in 2015 is what got me started to love EDM and eventually want to make music. I found his song on SoundCloud at first and heard some of his other works when he collaborated with Adele, Selena Gomez, Khalid, and Bastille, which all helped him gain even more fans. Marshmello is a regular headlining DJ for many popular festivals such as Coachella and the Ultra Music Festival, which bring thousands to come watch him perform. Well, that is a short and comprehensive dive into EDM history in the 21st century. I hope you enjoyed tuning in to the Chao Zhu podcast. Please follow me on YouTube and Instagram at Chao Zhu. It is CHILD_ZHU. And I hope you have a great day. Thanks.